New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together.
Hello, folks. Welcome. It is time for morning prayer on Sunday. What is today's date? Today is May 25th, 2025. My name is Muro. I'm a prayer practitioner here on the New Thought Media Network, and I am delighted and honored to be able to spend time with you in prayer once again. This is so wonderful to be able to share this time, to share this experience, to share this love and this understanding. So when we pray, we are praying affirmatively, meaning that we're not asking for anything. We're not begging. We're not beseeching. We are affirming. We are aligning. We are recognizing, remembering, and knowing the truth of who and whose each of us is. So if there's something that is on your heart or in your mind that you would like prayer for, whether it's something that you want to manifest to a greater degree, something that you want to celebrate, something that you want to be able to release because it is holding you back in some way, prayer is the way we do that. And we do it by, as I said, affirming the truth. So, if there is anything that you would like prayer for, even if you're watching this after the fact, know that you can submit a prayer request here at www.ntmedia.org/prayer. And we have a family of ministers and practitioners who would be delighted, absolutely delighted, to hold your intention. And I always check to see if anyone has put anything into the comments before I leave this session so that I can hold their prayer as well. So today I wanted to share this with you. This is from 4 Spiritual Laws of Prosperity, a wonderful book by Edwene Gaines. And in that book she writes, the word integrity means wholeness, oneness, completeness. So by my definition, I am living with integrity when the outside of my life matches that which I profess to believe. This is absolutely, I was going to say integral to our well-being. It is integral to who we are as people. It is integral to who we are in the world. Being able to walk the talk makes all the difference in the world. So when we say things like, God is all there is, or God is love, or I was created in love, that carries a lot of weight. It carries a lot of an invitation. I don't want to say an obligation. I want to say an invitation. So I'm going to invite you to go into prayer. I'll recommend that you close your eyes or soften your gaze, whichever is safe and comfortable for you to do. Allow yourself to be fully present. Because the integrity of this moment does require that we are completely present. Our ability to hold that presence, our ability to be aware and in the moment, is what enables the strength of our prayer. So, as I close my eyes and I take a deep breath, allowing the in-breath to bring me life, allowing the out-breath to bring me a sense of ease, a sense of relaxation, a sense of release. Having taken in that which serves me, having released that which no longer does, I allow myself to be fully present, not only to this moment, but fully present to my understanding that I am indeed the beloved of the beloved. And as that's true for me, I know that that is true for each and every one of us. Because there is no duality. There is only oneness. When I say that God is all there is, that means that all of creation is within that. Every single being on this planet, every creation throughout the entire universe, throughout all time, always has been, always will be, one in and of and with loving spirit. And so for me to recognize that truth, for me to hold to that principle, means that when I go out into the world and I see an individual, whether it is an individual I know or not, whether it is an individual I understand or not, whether it is an individual that thinks as I do, that believes as I do or not, this is still a person who is one with loving spirit, a person who shares with me, with all of us, divinity. Each of us created by that same love, created by that same source. And so by holding to the truth of who and whose I am obligated by my own integrity, by my own authenticity, to treat people well, to hold myself in such a way that I am open to understanding, open to learning, open to knowing, allowing myself not to be held back by bias, not to be held back by fear or uncertainty or ignorance, but to open myself to learning, to open myself to exploring, opening myself to being able to understand, and holding on to that as my primary way of interacting rather than seeking to make everyone else understand what I am saying or feeling or thinking. I want to understand what you feel, what you think. I want to be able to take each of our perspectives and see where there is commonality and where I do not see commonality, to understand, to seek to understand, to seek to know. Because it is in that query, it is in that attempt to understand that I can grow as a human being, that I can allow my spirituality to shine. I can allow myself to learn more and more about my world, to understand perspectives, understand experiences, to recognize that my life experience is quite different from another's, and to know that because I have been given as my birthright the wisdom of the one, the love of the one, the strength of the one, the compassion of the one that I have within me, all of the tools that I need to be able to bring about in this world a brighter, more loving, more substantial, more true representation of who I am as the beloved of the beloved, so that I can be truly the place where the light and the love of God shines in this world. And to recognize that each and every person I meet has that same opportunity, has that same invitation. And so recognizing the equality in all, recognizing the inherent goodness in all, recognizing that each of us shares in that same source, that same beginning, that same sustenance that comes from the one. I know that each of us is connected in a way that can never be broken, can be ignored, it can be forgotten, it can be rejected, but it is always true and it is always there. And so my desire is to hold true to who and whose I am. My desire is to maintain that integrity, to maintain my wholeness, my completeness, by allowing all that I am, both in my human and divine self, recognizing that they are integrated within me, recognizing that for me to ignore one or the other aspect of my life is not being in integrity, recognizing the wholeness of who I am and being able to bring all of that to each and every interaction that I have. That is what I attempt to do each and every day. That is my prayer today. That for each person, for each circumstance, each condition that I come across, that I hold to my truth, that I hold to my integrity, my wholeness, my completeness, and bring all that I am to each moment. And so it is with joy and it is in thanksgiving that I can release this word to the law, because I know without a doubt that the law always says yes, that it takes this word and it cannot return it void. And so in that confidence, I can release this. I can let God, I can let go. And so it is. Live with integrity. Who you are is so much more than anything you could ever imagine. Allow all that who you are to shine in this world. I will see you soon, and I know without a doubt that you are loved. And yes, you are love. Namaste.
On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network. Come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings.